Let's take a look at startup time for Barista Pro. It's about 4 seconds. Let's take a look at startup time for Barista Express. It's about 38 seconds or around 40 seconds for startup time for Breville Barista Express.
Let's get going. Hello and welcome back. If you're just joining me, my name is Hun. My channel is all about making better coffee at home. So this morning is gonna be really fun. Okay, I can't wait to share with this video with you guys. So this morning, I'm going to compare Pro versus Barista Express. So here's what I did. I'm gonna do the comparison between Pro. I'm gonna talk about the styles and functions. Talk about the build quality. Easeability is a big one. Talk about the grinder. Talk about the steaming power and next coffee quality. And next thing is the price. Okay, so as of this morning, Pro is around $800 and $700 for the Barista Express. And then I added, it's called Other. Okay, so this is kind of like Other. That's something I have to decide what that is later on, but I mean, this is all certain. So let's go over that one by one. Barista Pro comes with 7 different styles, and the Barista Express comes with only 2. So if you are looking for like something slick design or something different or fun color, I think I definitely go with Barista Pro. Okay, I'm gonna check mark there. So Barista Pro comes to style and functionality is so much more. Comes to, obviously we're gonna talk about the grinder later, but comes to functionality, everything is done by menu button here. I mean, before we have to go through like different combination of buttons with the flush and descale. Now is everything done by this scroll, okay, this dial, okay, and then so easy. Change the program mode, even temperature, and you can actually set the temperature if you want to go like +2. Go up to the +2, +4. And that's it. So, let's set a +2 for today. Okay, with Barista Express, there is no display or there's no dial. Everything is done by the buttons. So if you want to change temperature, actually, I wonder I can do it in one hand. Okay, so you have to press program and the power button. So now we are default. If you don't go +2, so now we are at +2. So it does the same thing, but it's a lot easier for Barista Pro. And same as the descaling as well. If you want to do descale, you have to hold down the single and double cup and turn on the power so you can get in the descale. The cleaning mode, the backflush mode. So you got to do that manually by buttons. So this can be a little tricky, but again, the Pro is a lot easier as well. So again, I think definitely style and functionality goes to the Barista Pro. And then let's talk about the easeability. How easy to use that machine. They're both really easy, but if you're in a hurry, the Barista Pro get ready to brew in about 3 to 4 seconds. Now you hear that, now it's ready to go. With Barista Express, so this morning, I'm gonna shut it up. If you turn it back on now, turn it on. The reason why it turned on so fast, because it's been warmed up for the last half an hour, okay? But this morning turn on the Barista Express. Took me about 38 seconds to start the machine because the thermal block has to bring up the temperature so ready to brew. So it took about 38 seconds. Barista Pro, 3 to 5 seconds. So again, there's no comparison there either. Okay. So far, usability and functionality and some style, that all goes to Barista Pro. Okay, let's check mark there as well. Okay. Let's talk about the build quality. Both fantastic, okay? I mean, they're all same plastic on the top. Okay, stainless steel on the bottom. Okay. What else? I mean, they're great. Comes to home coffee machine, very thick. Yeah, I mean, comes to build quality, they're fantastic. So for that, I'm gonna go both check mark on Pro and Express. Comes to grinder setting, okay, comes to grinder. Obviously, we already know the grinder for Barista Pro go up to 30 different settings compared to 18 on this one, the 16 on this one, 16 on Barista Express. So I guess I have to give grinder to Barista Pro as well. Okay. So far, Barista Express is not doing good. Okay, doing well here. So, okay. Comes to steaming. I think I have to give, you know what, let's show you, okay? Let's find out how long it's gonna take. And then later we are going to I'm gonna make 2 drinks for each drink. So let's take a look at the steaming. Start the time. Okay. About 5 seconds. Yep, I mean, actually, pretty good. Okay, steaming is really good, I have to say. So it's about 5 seconds to start the steaming power. Let's take a look at the Barista Express. Timer, here we go. I'm at 5 seconds already into it. Okay, we got still going. We got almost 20 seconds into it. Now it's kicking. Here comes the steaming power. I definitely give once the steam is going, it seems like about the same. The steaming is definitely goes to Barista Pro as well. Okay. All right, it does not look good so far for Barista Express, okay? Because do you guys remember during the holidays? And if you guys ask me, Hun, do you prefer Pro versus Barista Express? At the time, maybe for the price difference, I think I recommend you guys go with the Barista Express. But so far, I mean, Pro is better. I don't want to say a better machine, but it's kind of like a lot easier to use. But you know what? So here's what we're gonna do. So here's the big one. I'm going to take 2 shots. Okay, I'm going to take a shot from the Pro and Barista Express. I'm going to be using bottomless portafilter. So I'm going to use a bottomless portafilter that you guys are going to see the pressure, okay? Because we know Barista Express has around 13 bar pressure. And then Barista Pro, they claim to be they are using the 9 bar pressure. So we are going to find out, you know, I mean, this is great thing about using bottomless portafilter. We are going to see the flow of the shot as well. And then we are going to use, you know, let's use about 19 gram, okay? Around 19 gram of coffee beans. Because they recommend, I saw the manual, they say between 19 and 21 gram there. With the Barista Express, between 17 and 20. But I have a filter basket for 20 grams. So I'm using the filter basket from, actually this is an IMS of precision basket. So we are going to see the kind of like the flow of the shot, okay? All right, So let's get going. So, one more thing. I'm going to be using a built-in grinder I'm going to use both the Pro grinder, okay? So I want to be consistent. So let's use the Pro grinder for the both test because the grinder pretty much identical anyway. Actually, they're exactly the same. The burst sets are the identical. So let's get going. Just give you a good firm press. Looks really good. There's no channeling. A little bit of channeling on the back, but that's not too bad. I'm shooting for 38 gram to 40 gram. Here we go, 30 seconds. So this is excellent shot, okay? I see a little bit of channeling there on the back, but not a big deal. So overall, this is really good. This one I got from Good Brothers Coffee, so has a nutmeg in it, a little bit of spice. Cheers. Okay, nutmeg and spice. Okay, it's good. Okay, not too bad. So I set it temperature-wise +2, so we are good. Okay, so next one we're gonna do Barista Express. I mean, they're both really good, okay? They give a thick crema there. Looks fantastic. Comes the bar pressure about 1 o'clock or so. Seems a lot slow on this one for some reason, okay? Because that one takes about 47 seconds, I think. Yeah, 47 seconds. Cheers. Okay. Identical grinder setting. Okay, let me try this one. About the same taste. So, comes to shot quality. Man, I think I have to give both check mark here. Okay. Hold on. The coffee quality, I think is about the same. I think I thought it's gonna be better pressure with Pro, but you know what? It wasn't that bad. Okay. I mean, as you guys saw the shot there, yeah, it wasn't. I think I'm gonna have to give both. Yeah, Pro and Express. Okay, so the reason why I put the other on it, I mean, some things I really love about Barista Pro, okay? But something I really like about Barista Express is the warming tray. So right now, this is my warm, here, tell you what. I'm going to check the temperature. So with the Barista Pro, it's about 92 degree, okay? On the top. With the Barista Express, 120 degree on the top, okay? So it's really, actually does the job, actual warms. And also, group head is also nice and warm as well, okay? Compared to Barista Pro, it doesn't get warmed up. The reason is they're using the thermojet. Okay, so what thermojet does is kind of like on the fly, give you a really, really hot. So, but that does, which means you don't have to heat up the top or group head either. Only way to heat up your group head, you have to flush it. You have to do about 3 or 4 blind shots so you can heat up your portafilter. That's the only way. With Barista Express, if you warm up for 30 minutes, I mean, everything is, group head is gonna get nice and warm and, it makes it a lot easier to use. So, I mean, that's kind of like comes to usability, kind of like Pro pros and cons. And also, the one thing I don't like about the Barista Pro, the back of tray, you're gonna see the toolbox, okay? Since they're using the thermojet, so whenever the three-way solenoid kicks in, everything is all wet. So you cannot put any kind of tools in here. I put the brush in, it's not a big deal. And I put this, but comes to you put like other basket, filter basket in it, it's gonna get wet all the time. So I'm not even using it. So they're kind of a little quirky, but there's something I don't like about it. But compared to Barista Express, because it doesn't get wet, okay? Yes, which means using the thermal block, so it's not as powerful. But still you can utilize the entire space, okay? I like to using that toolbox, but so comes to other, I have to give check mark to, hold on, Barista Express. All right. So based on that, Barista Pro is, overwhelmingly kind of like easier to use for sure than Barista Express. So let's talk about who needs Barista Pro. Okay, so if someone in a hurry all the time, you want something really easy to get into espresso and latte in the morning, I definitely go with Barista Pro. Okay, and if you want to save some money, but if you want to have a good coffee in the morning, good espresso, you don't want to you don't want to spend too much money, I think I go with the Barista Express. But here's the thing, okay? The price difference is only $100 difference right now. And during the holidays, I saw Barista Express went down to $5.99. And which means it's about $200 difference there. With the $200 difference, I think I buy the Barista Express, but it's only $100 difference. I think I go with the Pro. Okay, I think I go with the Pro. But something about Barista Express though, I really like the look of it, rugged look. Did I say rugged look? Yeah. Comes to Barista Pro is very slick design. But there's 7 different styles though, 7 different colors and different styles. So it's all dependent on fit into your decor in your house. But with the Barista Express, obviously you have stainless steel and then black. That's it. So I wonder they have a red. I'm not sure, but I think so far they have 2 colors on their website, black and stainless steel. So what do you guys think? Okay, so let's steam some milk here.
Another Pro.
So I'm gonna time in how long it's gonna take to steam the milk on Barista Pro. Okay. Start the time. Okay, so it's about 52 seconds, 53 seconds, and milk is ready. So just under a minute mark, okay? Just under a minute mark, milk is ready. Couple minutes old espresso. But milk is hot, so it should be good. Okay. Yeah. Here we go, something like that. Looks pretty good. So once its pump is kicking, I like to stop. I'm gonna start the time. Submerge. So with Barista Pro, it took us about, just under a minute. So you got just under a minute versus Barista Express. We are reaching around minute and 10 seconds. Okay, we are there. Minute and 20 seconds. So you got minute and 20 versus about just under a minute. So we are talking about 20-second difference. Okay, so let's do some latte art. Again, the milk is really nice as well. Here we go. Something like that. Try this cappuccino. More like small latte. Okay, it's good. Not particularly special, but it's good. Okay, I need some sugar in there. Anyway, so it comes to again steaming. I mean, overall experience better with Barista Pro if you're new to the machine, okay? But something about Barista Express I really like gauge, okay, it's a pressure gauge. Even though you can tell by the weight and time for your shot. Technically, you don't even need a gauge, but I really like the analog look of it. So it's all dependent on your style, okay? Depend on what you like, and so that's why I really like looking at the gauge. It comes to temperature stability, they're identical. They're both use the +2 and +4, so they're using the PID. Is that precise like the real PID? No, but they're close enough. And I mean, overall, the coffee quality I think is about the same there. I mean, as you guys saw, the nice even flow on bottomless portafilter. So, I mean, they both does fantastic job. And they obviously grinder you're gonna have a more micro adjustment on Barista Pro. So you got 30 different setting versus you got what, 16 different setting. But I mean, overall, if the price is only $100 difference, man, I go with the Pro. Okay, I go with the Pro. If a $200 difference, I have to really give some thoughts on that. But yeah, with the $100 difference there, I go with the Pro. So tomorrow.